Okay, I'm doing a little experiment here. It's always good to experiment prior to the apocalypse, to see what works and what doesn't work. I wanted to mulch my corn field because it was just crazy with weeds, and I've been in and weeded it a couple times, and this is a real big garden to weed. So I decided I wanted to mulch it. Did a lot of research on the straw versus hay debate, and you'll find people really adamantly talking about how you should use straw, you shouldn't use hay, or vice versa. So at any rate, I decided to go with hay, and here's what I did is my son and I have over here some old hay that's on the backstop of our archery target. So anyway, I needed to get some new bales of hay, but what I found somebody that said, the solution to using hay, and the big problem is hay has a lot of seeds, weed seeds in it. But they said if you use hay from last year, that eliminates a lot of the problem. A lot of the weed seeds already are, kind of dead or out of the system. So this is old hay from last year that when we put up the archery target, and it's actually even starting to kind of compost in the middle. So I'm using this. I dragged down took me about 1 1/4 bales of hay, of this old hay to mulch my corn, and we'll see what happens. I've never used hay to mulch before, so this will be a new one on me as well. The advantage of hay as a mulch is hay does have nutritional value for the soil, whereas straw really does not. Straw actually lasts longer. The straw in my strawberries is, at least from last year. I don't know. It's, from the previous people who owned the house. I just bought it in January. But the hay you can turn back into the soil, and it actually adds nutrients back into the soil and organic matter. So that's the advantage of hay. The disadvantage is straw does not tend to have the weed seeds, but hay does. But hopefully by using older hay, that'll eliminate that. So anyway, that's another one of my experiments I just thought I would share. Okay, here's one good thing about having lavender in your garden. It attracts a lot of bees. Geez, there've got to be 15 to 20 bees hovering around in this lavender plant right here. So luckily, what that means is that these bees will be in close proximity to all my other plants in the garden here. So this lavender was here before. The people who had the house before me had planted it, and it's actually had kind of grown out of control, and I was almost considering taking it out, but I think I'm just going to trim it down and fix the raised garden that it's in, but I'm absolutely going to keep it. I don't know what else you do with lavender. I know it's an herb, and there probably are some other medicinal uses, but right here, just having all of these bees around this lavender and, right near my garden. And butterflies. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Thanks for watching.